Hi there, English 102 students. This is your professor, Michael Bloomingberg. Hope your week is off to a great start. I am making this video to help walk you through week 3 course expectations for our online class. And this is a very pivotal week because you are being introduced to the first essay assignment of the semester, along with picking up some information about writing process and essay structure. So I'm looking to not only walk you through the layout of the week 3 folder, but I want to make some points about writing process and essay structure. This may be a little bit of a longer video than you're accustomed to, but hopefully it'll be helpful. So without further ado, as I mentioned in the announcement, I directed your attention to course content to get to the week 3 folder. So under the syllabus tab, we'll go ahead and click course content. And by the way, I forgot to set the date filters when I was opening this thing up this morning. So I apologize. It has given you a little bit of a delay in getting access, but you should be able to see the week 3 folder now. So let's go ahead and click in it. And we'll begin things by looking at the course worksheet. I'm going to go ahead and pull that up as a PDF. It's available as a Word document and a PDF, but we'll just look at the PDF version just to begin things. So just to begin, you'll note that you have some readings, the first of which is really more review than a new reading, to review the social media articles as necessary. As you know, those are the articles that we were able to go over together last week. And so getting access to those will be in, you'll get access to those in the week 2 folder. Now, the week 3 folder, you'll find information related to the handouts for writing process and essay structure. And the actual essay 1 assignment sheet and outline assignment are also in the week 3 folder. I mentioned this particular video to check out, but the actual outline is due this week. And so we want to talk about that because that's a difference between the essay and the outline. The outline is designed to help get you started in terms of beginning to gather ideas for the essay itself. So I've mentioned this before. Oftentimes students find it helpful to print out the course worksheet. Obviously, you can't do that if you don't have printing access, but if you do have access to printing and you're able to do that, you might find it helpful just to kind of checklist things off your course worksheet as you work through them. Now, I mentioned writing process and essay structures. So there are some notes available to you. I'm going to go ahead and click to pull up the writing process notes. And you can see that the 5 steps in the writing process are listed for you. I've highlighted them here. It's important to note that although you work through the 5 steps in the writing process in a kind of a synchronous sort of fashion, it's not always linear. So although you start with getting ideas in pre-writing and you work down to try to finish with proofreading, where you go from drafting, revising, and editing, you could go back to previous steps. So if, for example, you get down to revising, and notice that in revising, we have an RE prefix, which means to do again. And then the VIS, VI, is related to vision. So it's a revisioning of the work that you've already created. But when you're examining your ideas and content, you might have to go back to pre-writing to get a new idea. Maybe one idea you're working on in your essay just isn't working. So although it is meant to be followed from top to bottom, it's oftentimes important to note it's not necessarily linear in that you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and are done. You might have to go up or down the chain accordingly as you work through each step. Now this week, you're really just working step 1. So it's important to remember that the essay is not due this week. Your outline is due this week. So pre-writing is, again, where you're getting ideas. And I've listed some different pre-writing techniques in the sheet, from outlining, which is what you're going to be doing this week. That's where you structure your ideas in an outline form, to reveal thought patterns related to your topic. So that's the one you're actually doing for SCORE this week. But if you're still trying to get ideas after you're outlining, you might try listing, or sometimes called brainstorming, making a list of ideas that may work for your essay topic. Clustering and webbing is a visual representation of your ideas as they're developing. And free writing is where you're writing in sentence form, almost like a journal. It's the free-flowing, free association of sentences as your ideas are developing. I do recommend that for these last three strategies, you consider timing yourself. I recommend taking no more than 10 minutes to work through them. And you just kind of work as quickly as possible. Oftentimes it is an exercise in quantity over quality, but that doesn't mean you might not get some good results when you work through them. Now, as compared with that, the outline you're going to do this week is designed to take a little bit longer and to really work through those thought patterns as your ideas are coming together. All right, so I want to click off of that to come back into, so that's some information about writing process with the notes. Essay structure, I didn't actually add that in, so I'll add that in, and we can talk more about that as well. The assignment sheet and outline. Let's take a look at the Essay 1 assignment sheet together. And then I'll pull up the essay structure notes. I just forgot to add those in. I'll add those back into Blackboard. We could take a look at those in just a couple minutes. And I've added the wrong one in. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to make some corrections to this coursework sheet because it's not the actual things that I want to do. I'll make a separate video that goes over that, the assignment sheet and the outline. So I'll do a follow-up video because this one's not really doing what I messed up a little bit in the coursework sheet. So I'll make some fixes and make a different video. Now to submit your outline, which again, I'll cover in a different video, you just click on the link and it'll remind you of the Sunday due date. I know you're wondering what that's all about, but I'll have a follow-up to that. You're going to want to click browse browse option, either local files or cloud service, depending on how you save your work, locate and open. Once you do that, you should see it attached here. And then from there, please note you don't copy paste your work in the comment box. That's just if there's something you want me to know about the assignment. But to push through the submission to send it to me, once it's attached, you'll hit submit. All right, I'm going to wrap this video up because I'm going to make a secondary video going over essay structure and the assignment sheet. So I hope you found this helpful. I'm going to actually stop share. Round 2, another video. Wasn't really planning that, but sometimes things happen. I'll make in just a moment. I'm going to make some corrections to the coursework folder, and then I'll make a new video that'll more accurately go over structure and the Essay 1 assignment and outline assignment, which is due this week. Outline only this week, not the essay. So please note that. All right, Lisa, that's it. Hopefully you found this video helpful. Check out part 2 to the video with structure and the assignment. Take care and good luck this week.